going to be out here in the blazing sun because we're committed to making sure that Kingwood knows that there's a progressive alternative in Kingwood.
A progressive alternative that really is in also their best interest, isn't it?
Right. Well, a progressive alternative is really the 99% alternative. If you're in the 1% and you want to protect your interests, well, I guess, rationally you can understand that. But for the majority of us, if you look at the facts, the Republican agenda does nothing for the 99%.
George, once again, thank you for being out here at Occupy Kingwood. What's the word for the day?
Well, I'm just thinking about where the voice of America is at. I'm thinking that there's a new silent majority and it keeps showing up in like the Tea Party movement and an Occupy movement. And I just kind of wonder what's going on in America. I think so many people are just really afraid to speak out, the economic conditions and everything that's going on. But as you know, my main thrust is the teachers, and I'm wondering where the voice of the teachers are at, because the public education, the pillar of our society of America, is under attack. And it's under attack by privatization forces, people that put millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in promoting the charter movement to privatize our schools. And they're doing it through test scores, saying that that's the ultimate indicator of what goes on in education. And it's just not so. Teachers are the humanitarian, they bring the democracy ideas to the forefront. So I'm wondering where the voice of the teacher is. I'm wondering when we're going to speak up and get mad about the whole situation. I know there's other unions out there, but somewhere, somebody's got to say, wait a minute, nobody can do my job. These people are trying to privatize schools. They're the Ivy League boys that have never been in these kind of situations. So when are we going to speak up?
Hi Blaine, what is the word of the day?
I'm out here because I don't think that our politicians are representing us, and I hope that people in the community will see us out here and be inspired, and they'll take action to take back our democracy. I think it's important to get involved, and for our politicians and for people to see that people care and that they're actually going to do something if things aren't right.
Hello Art, what's the word of the day?
Well, I'm out here protesting our government that has become a government run by lobbyists, corporations, special interests, so that we no longer have a democracy of the people or a government by the people. It's a government of the rich and money, and we need to take it back.
Dr. Theis, we are waiting for your weekly comment.
Well, I want to say, we're in the middle of a recession. We haven't gotten out of it. People like to blame Obama. I don't think he's made the right choices and created the right policies to get us out of it. The reality is, our economy is 70% based on consumer demand. If ordinary citizens aren't earning enough money, they can't buy things, and we will not get out of this recession. We saw the same thing happen in Japan. It was called the lost decade. The elites made their money back. Ordinary citizens didn't get out of the recession or depression, depending on how you look at it. Until our government makes some policies that allow ordinary people to earn more money, the best of which is stopping things like this, raising the top tax rate, raising the corporate rate. These companies will not start paying their workers more, and until they start paying their workers more, we will not get out of this recession.
What's your name, sir?
Taylor Francois.
Taylor Francois. Tell me why you're out here.
I'm out here because I don't want money interfering with politics in America. An example is that I don't want Monsanto ex-executives working for the Department of Agriculture and having influence on bills that are passed that directly influence their profits.
In other words, you don't want the incestuous relationship that's been that represent what our government currently is.
Same thing with the banking industry.
Exactly. Well, look, thank you very much for coming out here, my friend.
No problem. Thank you.
Future State Representative Cody Pogue.
Yeah, so here we are. The economy isn't what it should be. Jobs are hurting. 1 out of every 4 people in the state of Texas can't get health care. Education is underfunded. But instead of fixing that, The Republicans' current issue is that they want to take contraception away from women. This contraception issue is just not a real issue. 98% of people, of women, I believe, support contraception. And it's just not an issue that we should worry about. We need to guarantee contraception to women. We need equal rights, and we need to get over this.
Thank you very much, Cody.